All right, Nick, let's check out some of your set. This is second run at Magic Slalom. We'll watch it in regular motion, then slow it down.
2 points from Charlie Helena. He just tried to keep an edge and put all the way to the downhill ski. Yeah. Very concise. If you lose a ski, just pull out your emergency wall banger and then unfold.
All right. Enough of that course report. Any event, like we've been talking about, a lot of your skiing, we got to be outside ski to outside ski. You can see here, just making that turn on the inside ski, and eventually pressure in the downhill one. Got to be pressure in that downhill ski, outside ski from the start, the top of the turn. Got to be kind of patient. You're making these turns a little bit too early, and then have to just kind of skid by the gate. So you're in rise line with your skis already pointed right down the hill in the fall line. We got to intersect rise line with our skis pointing out and away from the pole, roll them up on edge, and so we can bring shape back. You can see right there, and I'm sorry, when it goes frame to frame, these gates double. Those are actually just one pole. But you couldn't carve from there because you would straddle. So you kind of, skid by. Now the question is, are you turning too early? Yes. Are you turning too early because you're skidding and you've got to time the skid to get right past the pole to engage? Maybe. But either way, we're turning too early. Here you come in, turn too early and almost hooked this tip. You got really lucky. Tip of your ski hits the pole. Fortunately, comes off on the good side. Of course, it made you stumble. Almost fell. I had to toss them sideways out, soft stuff, and kind of killed your run a bit here. Coming to a stop, but hairpin. We got to cross block the exit. So it's okay to use that hand there, but then it should be. So we have two choices. We either alternate hands or use the same hand, that hand, the left hand, inside arm clear, but then bring that same hand up to cross block here. We have to be cross blocking the exit of combinations for a strong and tight exit with direction. And because you're cross blocking with the wrong hand, we tend to be a little wider. Obviously the poles aren't really in your way anymore here. That's why we clear them out of our way. Secondly, need a pole plant. Came through here, we got to come in, plant, and then as opposed to this big pushing the gate like out of the way, just keep the hand out in front and drop the pole to the ground for the pole touch. No pole plant. No real pole plant. No pole plants. So we got a pole plant, first off. Secondly, best we can, be a little more patient, intersect rise line with our skis pointing out and away. Cleared that pole with the wrong hand. Trying to carve the top of the turn. This is better. Came through here, you rolled them up the top of the turn. Put some shape back. That's a good turn. No pole plant, but a good turn. This one you're already in rise line with that inside ski past rise line. So you had no room anymore. You had to skid by. You had to skid by here, and then you're engaging down here, and you can see the spray. And that's just unfortunately slow. That's a good turn right there. I like that one. Roll them up right there. That's cool. Need a pole plant though. Okay, hairpin. You alternated hands, but using the wrong combination. Again, just like the one up above. We've got to be exiting with a cross block. So we could have used this arm, left arm, but then use that, keep that one out in front and use that on the exit. And top of the turn's tough. That's the hardest thing, is to be able to carve the top of the turn. And it ain't going to happen with that inside foot cheating like that. All right, flush. We got to use one arm. You actually alternated. Boom. Next arm. Next arm. We got to use one arm. Always going to cross block the top gate of a flush, not this one. So you want to use your left arm, not your right arm, and keep that one up. Inside arm clear the next two, which you're doing there, and then use that left one again to cross block out. So you alternated all the way through, which is not easy to do. We don't want to do that. Good turn there. Now here, as we're getting towards the finish, when it's fairly straight and flat, we don't need a pole plant. Decent turn there. But we definitely need it above. Anytime where it's got a little bit of pitch and offset, it helps our timing, helps us get recentered, rebalanced. So let's pole plant. Let's try the best we can to be a little more patient, intersect rise line with our skis pointing out and away, and really roll them up, stand the outside ski, bring some shape back. Try carving that top of the turn. I know it's not easy. That separates the great racers from the okay ones, and that has to be our goal, carving that top of the turn.